What is up, beautiful people? Imagine this. One of your best team members knocks on your office door and says, "Hey, I think I deserve a raise." Your heart starts pounding, you want to be fair, you want to keep them motivated, but you also have to protect the business. If you've ever felt stuck or even a little bit panicked in this situation, stick around because in this video, I'm going to show you how to handle employee pay raise requests like a pro. If you want to build a high-performing team, this is one conversation you absolutely cannot afford to get wrong. Let's dive in and let's make it happen. Today, we're breaking down how to handle those annoying pay raise requests from employees in a way that is transparent, fair, and strategic. First, you need to have a clear strategy before you ever get approached for a raise. At Safe Roots Ventures, for example, we intentionally pay above the average market rate, and when you combine that with our benefits package that includes things like retirement matching, healthcare, all of that good stuff, then we have an incredibly competitive package and we let our employees know that. We also make sure to be 100% transparent with our people from day one so there are no surprises and no false expectations later on. We use trusted third-party data like Radford's compensation analysis to keep our salary ranges competitive and fair. This helps us attract amazing talent and keep them long-term. Just as important is our entire leadership team being aligned on those principles before any compensation conversations happen. That way, employees hear the same consistent message no matter who they talk to. And that consistency really matters because everyone on your team deserves to know exactly what it takes to move up. By laying out a clear employee maturity model, you help them understand what skills, what results, and what alignment with core values they need to show to achieve higher compensation. Think about your best team members right now. They're the ones who live out your company's values every day. They think we, not me. They do the right thing, they bring solutions before problems, they focus on results. These people don't just do their job, they actively invest in themselves. Look for new ways to innovate and push the business forward. That's who you want to reward. When someone asks for a raise, remember, you pay for performance, not for tenure. Longevity alone should not be a reason for a pay bump. Speaking of timing, you also want to set a predictable schedule. At Safe Roots, we allow salary adjustments every 12 months through a structured 360-degree review. That review looks at performance, how well they live out our company values, and how healthy the company is financially. Raises typically fall between 3 and 5%, which is fair and sustainable, but, and this is key, if the company is running a deficit for more than 2 months in a row, pay raises pause until the business stabilizes. You can't give pay raises if you can't pay rent. That keeps things transparent and financially responsible. And let's talk about bonuses. If someone's role directly impacts revenue, they can see higher bonuses tied to that revenue growth. For roles outside of revenue generation, we still offer bonuses, but at a more modest level. We also strongly believe that if a team member brings a new revenue generating idea and can execute it while maintaining their normal responsibilities, they deserve a bonus tied to that new revenue. Bonuses at Safe Roots are usually paid quarterly, but there are two conditions first. First, the company has to hit its revenue target for the quarter. And second, the employee has to achieve their own KPIs for that role. For example, if your revenue target is $1 million and the employee is rolling out a new CRM or writing an SOP manual, they have to finish those tasks and the company still has to hit that revenue mark. If either one fails, no bonus is paid. That is clear, fair, and removes any confusion. Now let's transition to the big pitfalls to avoid. One of the most common mistakes is approving raises higher than 8%. That can set a dangerous precedent and break your compensation structure down the road. Another trap is making exceptions for just one person or one department. Favoritism, even the perception of favoritism, is toxic. Always stick to the data. Also, watch out for raises tied to departmental transfers. For example, if someone moves from Department A to Department B because they weren't cutting it, but then gets a raise anyways, that is a major problem. That sends the wrong message to everyone else that underperformance gets raises. Finally, Don't base raises on what other employees are making. Raises are about individual performance and value, not comparisons. Consistency and transparency are the best ways to protect trust and avoid drama. As a guiding principle, tie raises to company performance and customer value. If your company is doing well, if customers are being served at a high level, that is when you reward people. But if performance is down or revenue is down, you hold steady. And always keep your values front and center. At Safe Roots, we think we, not me. We do the right thing. We bring solutions before problems. We are results oriented. Those values drive who is eligible for raises and bonuses, and that is non-negotiable. So the next time an employee comes to you with a raise request, don't panic. You have a proven, fair, and consistent playbook to handle it. Reward the right people, protect your company, and keep building a culture where your team is inspired to grow, innovate, and create real results. And if you want to go even deeper on building a rock-solid team, scaling your leadership, and growing a business that can thrive without you even being there, you need to check out Cody Barton's Scale with Pros program. I love it. I got a lot of the information I just told you about from this program, from just going through the videos, learning from Cody. He's a good friend of mine. It's an incredible community and education platform for founders who want to grow faster, smarter, with fewer headaches. You'll find the link to sign up for Cody's program right in the description below. It's super affordable. If you're ready to actually scale, I think it's one of the best programs out there. If this video brought you value, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment sharing your experiences or challenges around handling pay raises. I'd love to hear y'all's stories, and until next time, peace out.